guys. Ah. Yeah, estamos vivos. Ahí va. Volvimos. Un ratito. Con el Dani.
Sí, ahí
De está genial.
muy bien. Bueno, ¿cómo anda el público del señor Carlesimo? Porque dice en inglés.
Yo lo venía haciendo todo en inglés, pero como este separado lo podemos hacer. Si querés practicar el inglés, practicamos el inglés,
Let's talk in English.
Okay, let's keep it in English. Then.
Yeah, let's keep in English.
Se rompe el universo. Los comentarios los podés leer en español porque escribo en español.
I don't have your English skills.
Yes, you do. I don't have much. Come on.
But I can talk.
You can talk, you can sing, you can sculpt, all in English. And we guys can't share Danny's screen because for obvious reasons. Completely obvious reasons. I am fucking around here, he's actually working. So what I'm doing, dude, I'm doing this character that I've been wanting to do for like years, actually since I was a young toddler. But this is from a comic from Ariel Olivetti. That Ariel Olivetti.
Let me open the YouTube link.
Okay. Check the YouTube. This is a character that he did for the last Adventure story. I mean, it's a Marvel character, but he basically redesigned it for the story, and I think it's super cool. First time I saw it, it was like this image here.
It is a personal project from Ariel?
No, it's from Marvel. It's for Marvel. It's the last Adventure story. It's the first comic that he did for Marvel.
Oh, nice.
And he did it when he was super young, and it's all like hand painted. And I have here, because I have some of his art books, I have here a design of him, you know, like a concept.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're live. At least in YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
On Facebook. You haven't checked YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Oh, let me...
Are those your sketches?
No, those are Ariel. See?
It doesn't look like Ariel.
Well, because these are like really old. I mean, I have the book here. Books. It's like from when he was, I don't know, in his 20s probably.
He has changed his style so much.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 20 years probably. So they're super cool. I mean, look at this one. This is like, look at this.
Oh, that's awesome.
Dude, those are
That's more like his
great.
style.
More what style?
That kind of style. It looks more like his actual style.
Oh yeah, well, but I mean, you can see this is the original drawing. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. Love it.
Yeah, and there you go.
What's the name of the comic? What's the name?
The comic is The Last Adventure Story. It's from a comic. It's like a dystopian comic. It's like a graphic novel, you can say, because it's a one-off. I mean, it doesn't go through continuity. So it's a story about the adventures in the future.
Avengers?
In the future.
We know?
Kind of. It's Dr. Pym, Captain America is dead, supposedly. But there is a cool segment about Hulk going berserker.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool.
The volume is a little bit low. Probably yours. Let me check.
My volume?
I don't know. Maybe.
I have it. Hello. Oh,
Input capture.
I have my mic too far away. Hello.
I think that's better.
It's better now? Is it better now?
Is it better now? Come on, guys. Hello, Danny. Hello, Franco. Hello, Enzo. The volume is better now?
Who's sculpting? Danny? No, it's Franco.
No, it's
Better.
Danny. It's Danny.
Better back. Okay,
It's
or better
Danny.
back a little
It's
better?
Danny's sculpting. Look at what's sculpting.
No. I mean, who's sharing the screen? Franco. Of course, Franco.
No, I need to make the shorts. Or pants. I don't know what he has. That's the thing. It's kind of hard to know. He's probably have some pouches here. They always have pouches. So, dude, tell me what's been going on with you and all the streaming and all the social media. I mean, you're going like everywhere. You're everywhere. But dude, you need to explain something to me, because I know that you work at least 8 to 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
And then you're doing some, for what I heard the last time, I mean, you're doing some private mentorships, and then you're raising 2 kids. You have the best wife in the fucking world, by the way, for sure.
Of course,
because,
yeah, I do have.
After mine, of course, obviously. And then she's listening.
Once she will kill you.
Yeah, of course. You're doing, other than the mentor, you're art directing that side, so you're not just sculpting anymore. And you're doing all the lives, all the YouTube cuts, videos. Then you go on Sunday and you stream on Sunday, and you're going to start streaming on English as well.
English, yeah.
So
It's going crazy, dude.
yeah. I mean, quarantine has been busy for you, my brother.
Super busy. I think quarantine brought so many good things on my life. I mean, not because before quarantine I didn't have these things,
Yeah,
you know, but
of course.
you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
It's just I started seeing the positive side of being at home, like every time, all the time, let's say. So, but as you mentioned, I have a great wife, but not that she's doing all the stuff and I'm just having fun, and my wife is she's you know, being
No, I know.
with my kids, you know what I mean? I mean, I think we are trying to both have a better usage of our time. And I think I'm playing less video games, so that's why I'm doing more stuff.
Well, that's a big one. I don't play any video games.
Well, yeah. I mean, but which hobbies do you have? Or which kind of things you do besides the work? I mean, that really likes you. Like, for example, spending time, like a killing time.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
playing
watching
video games
movies.
is not killing time, but
I mean, I mean, yeah, I spend time with my wife, my daughter.
Besides your wife and your
yeah.
kid,
Besides family, watch movies, and read.
Besides
reading.
movies.
I'm reading.
Reading. What?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I read. I like to read.
Yeah.
But other than that, I like sculpt. Like that's the thing for me. Like art stuff, sculpting it's a hobby for me as well. It's still a hobby for me. It's still relaxing for me. So when I'm not doing like work stuff, I'm doing my own stuff. Like I'm printing a tons of. I haven't shown anything about this, but I'm doing some heads. I'm doing some personal sculpts that I'm going to be doing something with those. Hopefully soon. Some nice.
For Monster Palooza?
No, not for Monster. Like for something on my own. Like I'm selling a web page and stuff like that to sell. But it's like I'm doing that, and then I'm doing something with miniatures. Maybe we're talking about it with Leo. I don't know. I'm just having fun, trying to have fun with the sculpting part. Like, I don't want it to be. How do you say it? Like, I don't want to be jaded about sculpting, you know? And for some reason, I don't usually get jaded. I mean, I get jaded about doing superheroes, maybe because it's more work stuff, but I never get tired of sculpting. I mean, you
like
get
monsters and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Or heavy metal girls, neon girls, or stuff like that. Or
Yeah. But don't you think, or don't you feel that you need something to be disconnected from the 3D or from the computer? Sometimes?
Yeah.
Not computer, maybe. I mean, playing video games on the TV is almost to be in front of the computer, but a different format. But I mean, sometimes I need to do something totally different than just being. Even if I enjoy, same as you, I really love what I do. it's like I need something else. I
No,
mean,
yeah.
I've been playing with my kid for
Dude, the age that your
yeah,
kid have is like the
5.
most fun. Yeah, I know, I
Oh
know.
yeah, definitely,
Mine
definitely.
is 14 now, so I don't even
Oh
exist
yeah,
for her.
oh,
I'm like a cash machine. I'm like, that's it. And
oh, dude,
but
I'm so terrified about that
oh, you're
particular
going
time.
to go through that. I mean, you
Yeah,
can.
yeah,
Yeah, it's nature. It's just like being a teenager. That's it.
yeah. I know, dude.
But no, I totally get what you're saying. And yes, but that's the thing. I usually I like to read or maybe get something about that or just.
Yeah,
But the thing is that just spending time with my wife and my daughter,
yeah.
and then just going outside. I really like to eat outside. That is something that I
But you
really love.
can now.
Here,
Can
yes,
you?
here we can, yeah.
Yeah,
And actually, after the quarantine, we've been going outside all the time. So, well, man, that was a
well,
yeah, budget was
that's
big.
one of the yeah, that's one of the things that I'm a kind of afraid of going back to normal again, normal, because we've been, we love to be, to go outside and have a dinner, visit
Yeah,
our families or whatever, and we spend a lot of time after work, outside. But
yeah.
my problem is what will happen when we go back to normal again. How
Oh, yeah, I get it.
I will keep managing my time to do
Yeah,
all of it and keep and go outside with my family and do all these things that we enjoy as well. But that's one of my, I mean, fear. It's not a
concerns.
fear.
You can say concerns,
Concerns.
like
Yeah,
worries.
concern. I think it sounds better than
Yeah,
fear.
like I get what you're saying, because you obviously once the quarantine is over, you're going to want to be outside all the
Oh yeah,
time as much as you can because yeah.
as much as I can. Sure.
But that's why I was asking, like, how are you managing all this? And they're saying it like basically it's because you are inside all the time. You're just going to have to reduce a little bit something, like maybe I don't know which part, but
No, no,
just a
I don't
little
want it.
bit. I'm not talking. Yeah,
I don't want it.
I don't want. I know you don't want to.
I fucking
It's
want it.
called
I mean,
compromising, bro.
besides
It's called.
all, dude, besides all that stuff you have mentioned, look at this. I bought some of
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
training
Yeah. I
stuff.
was talking with Jorge about. Yeah, I have some. Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
and Jorge,
Yeah, Jorge
he's
told me.
giving me some. Yeah, Jorge Bichar, like a great friend, and saludos a Jorge. Big hug to Jorge. He's I don't know if it happens the same to you, but when you say a name in Spanish and you're talking in English, you say Jorge.
Yeah,
like,
happens the same. Yeah.
like instead of Jorge.
Yeah.
But it's so hard to
It's
switch,
like saying,
like,
I'm from
immediately.
Argentina. Argentina. You say,
Yeah,
you don't say
Argentina.
Argentina. You say Argentina. Motherfucker. Yeah, I know what you say.
Dude, it's so dumb.
So
But
what about
anyway,
that? Yeah, what
Ho-
you're exercising? Yeah.
Jorge is, yeah, he is helping me with all these kind of routines and stuff like that because
Mm-hmm.
I was doing some stuff with bands and like I don't know how to call it in English. It's calisthenia,
Yeah, I
which
don't
is
know.
do exercise with your own
Yeah, on your weight.
and body, your body. But then I realized after 4 or 5 months that I was stuck like in the same. I've
Yeah,
been
you need
doing
more
a lot of
weight.
work and I look exactly the same.
You need
And
more weight.
It's
Yeah.
not that I want to look like a fitness guy, but I mean, I'm putting like an hour a day
Nice.
besides all the stuff just to put some, some time on that. And I don't know how, but I think Jorge told me that his brother was
Bodybuilder.
bodybuilder. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he know some of these kind of trainings or routines or whatever. So he's helping me since a week or 2 weeks, and I changed and I bought some new stuff like a machine. It's not a machine. I don't know how to call it. It's a bench.
It's a bench.
and
Yeah,
some
it's a bench
weights
and a weight.
whatever.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm doing a lot more, and I feel better because I'm using more of my core and my strength, and doing more
Nice.
gives me more energy at the same time, even if I'm
Yeah.
spending. Oh no, how do you call it? It's just wasting.
No,
Not
you're
wasting,
you're
it's
burning
just-
calories. You can say.
Yeah, burning calories and I love it but that's another concern I have. It is besides of these, live streaming shows or whatever. What or how we'll keep doing all my exercises.
No, that is something. No, that's something that you have to keep doing because it's talking about health. And you actually, my brother, have a back hernia, so you need to take really care of yourself in that sense. That's very important. You have to, and that is something that you cannot cut. Eventually, you will figure it out for sure.
Yeah, but I know myself, or better say, I know my family, and it's so hard when, for example, when one day, someday, everything will go back to normal. I know that. I don't know when. 2021, 2022. I don't know honestly. But for example, my daughter, she loves to go to Unicenter, which is a shopping shopping center in Argentina, and there she has how to call it, games and stuff like that, like machine. How do you call it? Video games.
Arcade.
No, it's not arcades. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the playgrounds.
Oh yeah,
playgrounds.
Playgrounds.
Like soft playgrounds, and they can claim and stuff like that. But it takes time to go there and spend and have a dinner, whatever, and that will take some time from all the stuff I'm doing. So like as you said, I'm just trying to think in how I will figure it out.
Yeah, but let me tell you something. That those moments that you're going to spend, like, I don't know, probably you cannot spend less than 2 hours. Like taking her to the place, spending time with her. Dude, those moments they go by really fast, and you have to take those moments. Because you're going, if you're worried about work and stuff like that while you're there with her, she will kind of feel it and notice it.
Dude, when I'm playing with her and I have the phone with me, the first thing she said to me,
why are your phone? Okay, Dad, why are you working?
No, it's better than this. It is just, okay, Dad, if you're going to play with me, just leave your phone in the kitchen.
There you go.
Don't bring your phone with you. And he only has 5. She's only 5.
She's only 5. Yeah, so that's what I'm telling you. But you have to, because you were saying a few minutes ago, like you have to do something to relax and stuff like that, and you have to take those moments to relax. At least that is what I used to do. When she was younger, I used to play with dolls with her a lot, like invent stories and do the voices and everything like that. Go to the playgrounds a lot.
Do you miss that thing?
Oh, I miss it a lot. It was a lot of fun. I kind of miss my little daughter. I love her, obviously, but she was less mean to me. It's a different thing.
Different things, right?
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, you're still doing things with her.
Kind of try to, but it's hard. But I mean, you kind of try to, but it's just the age. It's just teenager. It's a different story. Yeah. But no.
We'll back
again. Obviously.
20, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much. I mean, 17.
around 18 probably.
17.
But I know. But that's what I'm saying. Like those moments, they go by really fast, and you never get them back. And it is what it is. And you're going to miss them if you are worried about work. And the thing is that, you want to do everything, but you're not in a position that you actually need to. You know what I'm saying? You want to do it because you enjoy it and it's fun for you, and the community is amazing. I mean, everybody is like loving what you guys are doing. Yeah. You and Claudio. But
I mean, dude, I changed your phrase saying, I don't have to, but I need to. You know what I mean? It is, I don't have to do it. I mean,
no,
it's
I know.
Not something that I should have doing. I should have to do. I mean, but I need to do, because once you start it and it gives you something to you, it is like a. You
have to be careful with that, bro. I mean, you're talking about an addiction now. You're talking about being addict to the crowds. You want
No, I'm not talking about that. No, I'm just talking about sharing something.
No, you're talking. You're talking about like being like involved in the community and being I don't know.
Not only that.
What?
Not only that.
Explain it better for me.
The only, for example, what you're doing right now, it is for work? No, it's not for work. Right?
No, it's not.
Okay, what I do on Fridays is not for work.
No, I know.
And the only time I'm doing that, it is on Fridays.
On Fridays.
Because in other time of the week, I don't have time to do it. You know what I mean? Because I'm working, or I'm just taking care of other things. That's my only concern.
Well, then.
But I mean, it's just a stupid concern. I know.
No, it's not. It's not a stupid concern, bro. No. It's not a stupid concern. But the thing is that if that is the thing that you like the most, for example, then do that, and maybe I don't know, drop if it comes to that, like maybe drop the mentorships.
The mentorship, I'm just doing one.
Okay. I don't know what I don't know how much you're doing.
I will talk about that. If you want.
If you want, yeah.
It is just a friend of the social media. He told me, "Hey, Danny, I know you're super busy. I know you told me many times you are not giving classes or personal like mentorships. But what if it just 30 minutes, 40 minutes a week, I do something, then you see it and you give me some feedback and on real time." And I said, "It's not a thing, you know." And I don't have to prepare anything. I just
it's super easy.
See it and I just give my feedback online for just 30, 40 minutes. At the same time, I love to talk, and it's just a time that I'm spending, and it's not like I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I'm receiving another incoming of money, so it helps. But I don't want to. I wanted to try to see how it works.
Yeah, to test it out.
I just test it out. I haven't did it before, so I wanted to try it to see.
Haven't done it before.
Haven't done it before. Thank you. Exactly. This place is for practicing English. Practice English. Just I have.
I'm not the best teacher, but I'm doing to do the best as I can. But
you've lived there, and you know.
I totally get your concern, bro. I do, but yeah, there is no actual answer to it because you're worrying about a problem that you don't have yet. That's the thing. You're going to, when you have it, then you will figure it out. But you have a supporting family, like you have a nice steady job that you earn everything. So you are in a good position that you can decide what's best to do and move forward from
100%.
that.
100%. Yeah, and all these concerns are good things. Are happening.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, I mean, no concerns about health or. I mean, of course, we all have personal stuff, you know, like personal problems. I'm talking. Fortunately, it's nothing big. Just things happen in regular life. But yeah, I mean, having. How do you call this? Having the chance to no, better say, I found something else to do that it gives me, you know, something good, a good feeling of being doing these live streamings. You know what I mean? It's not just a video game or just something that I'm wasting my time, just disconnecting my mind. I keep connected. I'm still connected, but at least I enjoy it and I'm learning at the same time. It's a learning process. So I think it's beneficial for every single side. But yeah, I mean, just all these things are good stuff are happening in our life. So it's not just concern like a huge concern. Just as you say, I'm just thinking in the future.
You're open up in my channel because
yeah, you're a psycho.
Yeah, I know.
Psychoanalyst.
You're shrink. You're shrink. No, yeah, I know, bro. But we talk a lot. We talk a lot.
In a couch like this. Like,
yeah.
Franco.
Yeah.
This is my problem.
This is my problem. What can I do? How can I fix it? You will figure it out, my son. Yeah. Reach inside, and you will find the answer you're looking for.
Yeah. Look to your inside of someone.
No, but yeah, I mean, I totally get it. But the thing, I love what you're doing with everything about the lives, Also what Claudio is doing, because he is taking the community and helping it out a lot. And the guys also they were talking to me yesterday. The dream team. They were doing the chat with the Dynamates. Dynamates. Yeah, Dynamates. I love it because it works in both ways. You know, in English, like Dynamates.
It's perfect.
And Dynamates in Spanish. It works perfectly.
Yeah. I love
I'm going to steal it.
I was watching while I was working today. I was watching the show, the last night show. Just just I watched like half.
Oh, Kochi was on. Nice. Yeah, was on Unleashed.
Yeah, he was unleashed. But they gave him space to be unleashed.
Yeah,
I mean,
always it's hard not to. It's hard not to, because you have fun with him. But yeah.
Do it on purpose.
But yeah, well, that community that is growing is super cool, man. I wish we could have something like that.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Or even what we're doing right now. I mean, it is just speaking out loud and like being open to our problems or issues. This is a problem. I mean,
concerns. You can call it concerns.
As a person. Yeah, concerns. I think it's kind of cool. I mean, having a space, and maybe with all these stupid things we're talking, maybe we can help others. So that's a cool part of these kind of podcasts or whatever, or sessions of working and talking. We can call it working and talking.
Working and talking. No, yeah, for sure, because some young guys usually, I mean, they think that maybe we somebody like you, for example, reach a state that they don't have any more problems. Like everything is solved, everything is fixed in their life, and it's never like that. Everybody has their own world.
Yeah. I think people sometimes they don't see how many things we has been passed through.
We've gone through.
We've gone through. Yeah. And I think it's of course we don't have to say it, we don't need to explain it. I mean sometimes I receive messages from people saying, "Hey Danny, how it seems like your life it's pure joy." I mean, oh yeah, it is pure joy, but at the same time I have problems like any other guy. I mean, of course on Fridays I will not speak out of my, like I speak out loud of, today I have this issue with my wife or with my family.
Yeah.
It's not the purpose of what
the
we
life.
do, but at least, I would live stream.
No, but again, that's actually an issue that happens to a lot of YouTubers. Like they put on this persona, you can say, because when you are tuning to them, you are tuning because they makes you feel better. You wanna, you wanna laugh, you wanna have a fun time. You actually want to be entertained. That's the thing. And so when you're doing these lives, you are kind of becoming an entertainer. So you are going. You usually you can say you keep a happy face, and you.
Oh
yeah. You show the best of you. Like the show must go on. You can say.
Yeah.
But that is not actually like how you are feeling like 100% all the time. You do feel really joyful and happy on Fridays because you really enjoy doing it.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you are like that all the time, or that you don't have any issues or problems or things that you have to solve or stress about work or whatever. Who's there?
Yeah. Come on, Mandy.
Mandy's there?
Mandy?
No, she doesn't want to.
Estoy trabajando, hijita. Vení, chancha.
¿Quieres jugar?
Sí, pero yes, she wanted to play, but I can't play her now because I Bueno, jugaba otro y después voy. A la noche siempre juego, hijita. De día papi trabaja.
Yeah, you have.
She wants to play with me to the Nintendo.
Yeah.
And if I play during the day, I can't stop. And then my working day just reduces to like a 0.
Yeah, you have to set some boundaries.
Oh yeah, definitely. and at the same time, she can't be playing like hours and hours and hours.
No.
It's only 5, so it is hard to.
Well, how? Yeah, that's how are you dealing with all that? With because when my daughter was 5, we didn't have like she didn't have a phone, she didn't have screens to play. Like she didn't actually play much with anything on a screen.
Yeah.
We're going for parenting now. This is a parenting channel
Yeah,
now.
it's parenting time. Parenting is. Well, it actually is one of the most difficult things we.
I bet, yeah.
We have how do you call it before?
Deal with.
Gone. No, this is gone through.
Gone through, yeah.
Can you say pass through?
It's kind of different because you pass through is when you're moving and you pass through a place. You gone through is things that you have gone through that happened to you.
Okay. So dealing with that is really complicated because she loves TV. She loves mostly video games because she has control of
Yeah.
and it is easy entertainment, a way to be entertained. But what we're doing is first she needs to do his task from school,
Yeah.
or homework.
Homework. Yeah.
Everything has to be done perfectly. I mean, perfect in terms of
Yeah, finish.
you can play if you don't have your homework done, And she needs to eat with us on the table, or with us in the table. I don't know.
Yeah, on the table.
Right?
At the table.
At the table, because on the table is on
Yeah, you're on top of the table. The cat is under the table.
under the table. And I don't know, a few more tasks of her age. Of course, you are not forcing her to work. You have to work to pay your no. But I mean, at least put some routines, and then if she completes everything, she can play for like a maximum 2 hours, which is the recommended amount of hours per day to keep to play. But at the same time, you have to be flexible. I don't know what about you, how you, but as you said, you didn't have to deal with that.
No, I barely like.
Yeah.
But the thing is, let me see if I can get your volume a little bit higher. Talk now, please.
Hello.
Yeah, that's better. I think.
Hello.
This is me you're looking for. The thing is that because I see that a lot, and for example, there is a new documentary, not new on Netflix, it's talking about the social dilemma, and it's talking about.
I haven't watched it.
I have to check it out. But the thing is that it's talking about how the social media is like a machine that is just made for you to keep watching, you can say, and kind of worries me in the sense that because I have my nephew is around the same age as he's bigger, but he is around the same age as your daughter. And yeah, he is like hooked to the machine, man.
Oh yeah.
And that's a problem for me in the sense that, for example, I think that boredom is something that we have to have. It's important. Like getting bored is something that you have to deal with, because when you get bored, you figure out ways to entertain yourself.
Creative. Yeah.
You get creativity, exactly. And these days, everybody's hooked to something and they don't even take a shit without the phone. And that's a thing. Like I kind of like sometimes like being disconnected, like in the sense that I get maybe my best ideas when I'm not watching anything, because that's how our minds works, And the thing that now the kids are getting like all this stimulation all the time, kind of makes me a little bit like we're going to a future unknown. I'm not saying it's better or it's worse. It's just unknown, because it might be better in the sense that they got all this information as a young age, and now they can deal with a lot more information at the same time.
Yeah.
Or it might be eventually be I don't know, stressful, or even make like the real world a boring place, because Let's face it, it's not the same as a movie or video game or Minecraft or League of Legends or whatever. I mean, you have all this experience inside the screen, and then you go out and it's like just a plain day.
It's different. But at the same time, don't you think it's we need to find a balance, a proper balance to introduce them to the technology, because technology is the future.
Yeah.
It is the work that we do. It is the most futuristic things I ever heard. I mean, we are working in a computer.
Yeah.
And
no, I totally agree.
3D printer you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I totally agree. I mean, that's the thing. You have to find the balance, because you cannot like some parents do, like unhook them from phones and screens or whatever, and just go and play outside in the woods, and nothing about the what's going on in the actual world. And then they introduce them to the social media and the world, and they are going to be in a disadvantage.
Yeah,
that's the thing. So it's finding the balance, but it's
so hard to find the balance.
That's the thing. It's really fucked up.
So hard to find a balance,
because we're the first parents that we have to deal with this, and it is completely new, and everything is against us, because the social media, it's all about like they don't give a fuck about anybody. It's like just look at me, how can I get more of your attention? That's it. That's the main goal. And
it's true.
I don't know, it's kind of complicated. Like, I really force my daughter to have conversations with us, like talking to the looking at the face and learning to have a conversation with somebody, like face to face, not like via text message and stuff like that, because I think that is going to give her an advantage over the others. Like being able to go to somebody and ask for whatever and talk and be, nice, and that is something that I see like I don't know, kids like losing the ability to talk to people face to face.
I think we little by little we're all losing that if we don't put in practice, even the adult people, because we're going to virtual place every time, even more. Our classes, the classes, for example, my wife, she's doing some photography. She's doing great, honestly, and then she's doing an amazing job. But at the same time, she is not having the possibility to practice all that new knowledge in place. I mean, photography is something.
Oh, you have to scout, man. Yeah,
you have to scout, explore, and be there with other colleagues and talking about, I don't know, flashes and cameras and lenses or whatever, and try it and see the differences, and all of that information she is receiving from from Zoom. I mean, of course, because we're having this situation right now. But I think things like this, it came to be the new kind of normality.
Oh yeah, more about with this pandemic, bro. Yeah.
Definitely, 100% time more. So that's something that I don't know if we can deal with that in a way that our kids, because I mean, we teach with example.
Yeah.
Right? With example.
Teach by example.
So if my kid, if both, if they see me using my cell phone, my computer, whatever, and communicating with the world through that, using that, they will think that's a normal. And why I have to take a plane. I think I told you this before, when I get before I get my contract with SciShow, I was really excited, because my field experiences was okay, Daniel, let's have a freelance work. Then with everything go a little bit more like a official, not official, but more like serious as an employee.
Yeah.
They want to see my face. So I said, yeah, sure, let's soon Skype. I mean, why I have to take a plane, travel for 13, 14 hours to see me to you see me and I see
Well,
you,
it's
whatever.
completely different. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I didn't know until
You went there.
I did it.
Yeah.
You know, until I flew there, and right now it's totally different because even if you have, I know companies like a AAA company, video games companies, they open their doors
Yeah.
to freelance for freelance artists as the first time in his history of the
Mm-hmm.
company, you know.
Yeah.
And how you can get back to normal again once you first, if you don't have people in your building, you pay less because you have less expenses to do, so it's more money for the company, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if the work actually works,
It does.
why they will go back again and
They want. Bro, that's the thing. That's the problem. Everything is like drove by money, right? So this new format that we're living is more like because it's successful for them. Like they are spending less and making more probably because they are not renting a big studio or they are not renting a big building to have everybody there. And the thing is that if this is better for the companies, this is how things are going to move forward. It's not like, oh no, people need to be in the room, so let's bring them back together. It doesn't matter that we have to pay more. No, fuck that. They are not going to do that.
Yeah.
But the thing is, but I think that there's a problem about this because most of artists are introverts. A lot of not all of them, right? I'm introvert, and you're not an introvert, but we know a lot that some people are introverts. Well, yeah, you used to a little bit, but not never like I have seen people that to a bigger degree. But the thing is that those guys, when they wanted to work for a video game company, they had to go to a studio and learn social skills, and actually in the process become better. I don't want to say better persons, but better with themselves. I mean, like having social skills is going to make you feel better for sure. Now that is going to get a little bit lost. But the thing is that I don't know if it is, as I said before, I don't know if it's worse or better how it used to be because it's just different. Like for example, you have a 400 Discord group, like the Dynamates, and they are all sharing and pushing each other to make it better, to learn, to make better stuff, and that's a really cool thing. I mean, that would have never happened. So it's like we're going into the unknown, like because this pandemic is going to bring a big change that we are not going to see until many years probably.
I mean, we are seeing it right now.
Yeah, but I'm talking like more globally.
Maybe the impact of this we are seeing in a few years. I think that's something that I was talking with one of my bosses at SciShow the other day about what things he think this new kind of reality will impact in our industry. And it depends because for as you said before, for certain companies it is something even better for entertainment. People right now is watching Netflix and or Mercado Libre or Amazon or stuff like that. Everyone is buying through internet. Everyone is watching series. And even the movie theater, they are disappearing. I mean, that's something that I don't want it because I love movie theater. It's one of my primary. I think if you put video games and movie theater, both are competing each other like almost at the same level because I enjoy movie theater so much. But I don't know if maybe 2 years. I don't know because even if they tell me, yes, next year you can go again. I don't know if I'll be. I feel safe being in a closed environment with I don't know 200 people in a movie theater. So even depending of the people, you are different right now in Spain because I know you are more open, just little by little, to recreation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But did you? How's movie theaters working in?
No, they are not working
Is
at
it
all.
working?
No.
They don't know working.
Yeah, I think they are open now, but for what I saw, that was working, and nobody's going. Like, and you can see on the box office, like Tenet was out, nobody went to see Tenet. You read the comments?
Just a one comment says,
Yeah.
years is
Yeah.
waiting for these two guys make it live in Spanish and they do it in English.
Yeah, I know. I know. Well, I know you have to learn English, bro. I told you. Yeah, you're learning, so you're doing fine.
Yeah, that's why. But actually, after this Friday, we are having Gonza. You know Gonza from Solid Ink. You know Gonza, Gordo Gonza.
I think I do, but I never talked to him. I know what you're talking about.
He was in the show a few weeks ago.
Nice.
And we will be talking about 3D printing again and all that stuff.
Ah,
But,
yeah.
Okay, after that show,
I saw a show.
we are we will we're bringing a guy who is an English teacher, but he teaches English by telling stories and through movies and funny or in
Entertaining.
some way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
entertaining things. So we can first. It's so important that everyone is watching right now that doesn't speak English. Learn how to speak in English.
Yeah.
At least like me, like just
Yeah.
trying to.
Dude,
have a
you
conversation.
learned so much so fast, bro. I remember like 3 years ago. It has changed.
But you know why? Because I need it.
Yeah,
You know?
I
And
know.
At the same time, I love the the English speakers and how they sound. It's everything they say sounds better than in Spanish. I don't know why. But besides that, it is the possibilities that it brings you.
Yeah.
Could bring you to your life. If you can, let's say for example, you're trying to work for, I don't know what. Yeah, let's say Prime One. It is in Japan. You are not talking to them in Japanese, right?
No. Yeah.
He will have to talk in English. I think like Paulo, right? Paulo Vicentin.
Yeah.
Paulito. He's working for Prime One. I'm sure he doesn't communicate with
All
them
of English.
in Japanese.
No.
It's in English, right? So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter where you are, or the companies. You will speak in English for sure. So, and besides that, they have to learn English, because I would love to, the same audience we have in Spanish on Fridays, they jump on our new streamings in English, because
Oh,
I
they
can
have to.
bring so many, dude. I can
Yeah.
bring. I mean, because of the work I do and the people. I mean, the people I know. Is it because of the work I do, or I've been doing it for so long, right? So I have ideas to bring people from different places and amazing artists that I can't bring into Fridays because they don't speak in Spanish.
I know.
So, I mean, Ralph Rossetti will be there. I'm sure. I'm going to ask Schiffer Brothers and Mark Newman.
Oh, so
of
good.
course, all the Saiyan people will be there for sure.
Dude.
Will Harbottle,
Yeah.
Matt Mullen, Richard Long, and
Please
how many more?
bring Simon Lee if you can.
Of course,
Spider Zero.
Try it, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Spider
I mean,
Zero,
I know
dude.
he respects you a lot, so yeah, that would be cool.
Dude, I love that guy. I think he's one of my biggest. Even if I don't do monsters,
No, but the way he composes.
composition is
It's
amazing,
outstanding,
but
yeah.
expression,
Yeah.
the way he can
Yeah.
express. The other day I saw. Have you seen that? It was an alien, like a walking on top of some boxes of clay. I don't know if you saw that one.
Like he's crouching down, like
crouching down.
no back legs. Yeah, yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super cool.
So
Super
expressive.
dyna-
It's
yeah.
so fucking expressive.
super dynamic
Is it-
and yeah.
He's like in a different level. It's like if someone the other day someone asked me
Martín asking, son las 9 de la noche.
who.
Martín Canales dice, son las 9 de la noche. Dice. No, yeah, but dude, that Simon Lee, yeah, keep going with Simon. Yeah.
No, I was saying just I would love to understand more of his process.
Yeah,
and
me
the way
too.
he
That's
does
why,
things,
yeah.
you know. It's awesome.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, you say expression. I call it composition. Is going for the same.
Too.
It's both. That's the thing. The way he moves the clay and the curves and everything, it just conveys movement every time.
Yeah.
And I think that the fact that he doesn't go on detail obviously helps, because it feels like a sketch. The thing that
he does. He
yes,
does
but
a lot of details.
yeah, but it's not like the ones that you can say like we do, for example, or you do for the sculptors. No. It's
but
more like
it.
Obviously, no, I'm not saying that he can't. Yeah. He prefers not to, because he's going for the base and the primary and the secondary shapes mostly. Yeah. It's like he works primary and secondary. He leaves tertiary only if he needs to. But the thing is that one thing that I think about that is because we are not used to seeing bodies in motion in that detail. If you're moving, I'm never going to be able to see the texture on your body or the texture on your cloth or wherever. So that's something that our eyes, I think our brains have gotten used to. Though. So when you see a super dynamic pose of a statue and you can see every detail about it, it kind of gives back to you this feeling of, okay, he's static because I can see every detail. But same with the Schiffer brothers. When the Schiffer brothers do something, because they go more museum-like, but they still feel like they are kind of moving a little bit. They still feel like they are a little bit alive. Because I think that has a lot to do, because they are not super polished. Because our eyes know that if something is moving, you're not going to see every detail.
100%.
Yeah.
Motion
blur, man.
Motion blur,
And Lucas is saying that.
And expression, and it's so amazing how it is like it's a different one. This will be tough to get, but I mean Steve Wang, it is another one that I love the way he.
What will be difficult? No, but still, why would it be difficult? I think that he's a super cool guy.
Yeah, I just.
He follows me on Instagram.
Really? Because you do monsters, dude. You should invite him to your.
But this is just getting started. This is the first time we're doing something serious here with you, bro. I just like to do this for fun. But eventually
it's not bad. It's not bad time to time to do something serious.
Oh yeah.
The other day when I was on last Friday, when Martin he came, I was before he came, I was doing a hand. I was sculpting a hand.
Good. Yes.
I don't know what happened, but my computer gave me 3 times blue screen.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I think it's something with Streamlabs and Zoom. I don't know why, because usually it doesn't happen. So I lost because I didn't have the autoback activated. Now I activate it. Yeah, because you can cancel.
You can cancel it now.
That's new. That's new. So, but anyway, so I said, okay, next Sunday, because that hand, it is a kind of small project that we will be working for 2 or 3 programs or whatever shows. Yeah. And because I'm going to teach how to pose and how to do small details, stuff like that, texture. But I did it 3 times, and I say, okay, if I have to do it again, at least I do it live.
Yeah.
And I did it live, and it was cool. I was working for 2 or 3 hours. I can't remember, on Sunday.
Yeah, I saw it.
And I was because I was alone. It's different when you are alone.
Yeah.
I'm not being super funny. I'm not trying to be funny, because trying to be funny alone, except you're doing a kind of a webinar, a specific webinar that you know what things you will say or you will show.
Mm-hmm.
It was a different mood, I'd say.
Yeah.
It wasn't boring, but just a different mood. Time to time, it is good too.
Yeah, that's how I roll. Yeah, that's how I do it. I mean, that's how I started actually, and then the guys just started to jump in, and it was fun to do it with them. But I'm going back to being by myself, and doing this is super fun. But I want to keep it more serious. I have fun, obviously, with the intro and stuff like that. But it's nice to. Thanks.
But it's
nice to give it it's like a reflection of my personality. But it's nice to give it like a serious tone, because when I started, let me tell you something. When I started doing the lives in Spanish and having a lot of fun though, I was doing those because I wanted to practice for the Zbrush masterclass that I had to give.
Awesome class, by the way.
No, thanks. It was, yeah. I wanted to do something different. And the thing was that we started doing it with Kochi, with Leo, our friend, and we started having a lot of fun. And I was like, okay, I would like to show the guys, like, we are regular guys, like we are like them, and they can reach, you know, the same level if they study hard and they work hard. But I wanted to show them that we are not in, like, you can say, like a pedestal. We're not like better than them. We're no different than them. We've just been working hard on this for 10 years, 10 plus years.
Yeah.
But being me, like, and being fun and having a lot of fun all the time on the chat and stuff like that, that was fine because it was on YouTube. I was in Spanish and I didn't care about that. But then I used my Facebook as something for work. Some of those guys from the YouTube community, you can say, started coming to the Facebook, you know, and doing some funny comments and stuff like that. And that wasn't okay. Yeah, I wasn't okay with that, because that is it might, you know, backfire on me, you can say, you know, about personality, because companies and clients look to your social media. So I didn't want it. So that's why I kind of had to change the format, and I didn't want that happening, because you know how it is.
Yeah, perfectly noted.
Yeah.
Actually, we have talked about this before, and sometimes it is good to show people that the way we are regularly, because we are not like a super boring guys. At the same time, we are not like a clowns, you know. At the same time.
No.
So, but it is okay to find a balance and to one thing I would say, when you want to show a different side of you, just show it, and when you don't want it, just don't do it. We don't have to be always like making jokes and trying to entertain people, or all the contrary, just being super boring, like, okay guys, today we're going to talk about this. Should be, I think this space should be show us like us we are, I think.
Dude, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, yeah, it's boring because we always go to the same answer, but it's like Thanos saying, like, balance. Everything has to be balanced. Like, but that's the thing, that you can be a little bit like funny sometimes. You can be a little bit serious sometimes. That's the thing. But this is like, we never been into this position before. Like, you more than I, like, because you already are like, I don't know, over 5K subscribers or something like that. You have 300 people every time watching your shows, every time you go online, every Friday. So that's a lot to take in. And we're not used to being like, as human beings, we're not used to being listened, you know, for have that big of a crowd listening to us.
Not
it's something that
because what we do is a niche.
Yeah, exactly, in our profession.
Yeah.
I mean, we used to work in a small dark room with a PC, and that's it. Usually, you know, it's not like we are going outside and talking to everybody, and we are not introverts, but we are not like crowd people as well. It's
our work. It is not.
Yeah, exactly.
You do with your computer in your place, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's why, not because we are like a trolls.
No.
Cave trolls.
Cave trolls. She needs something.
Mini.
Mandy.
Papi va a ir a jugar más tarde, hija. A la Play. Ahora no se puede jugar a la Play. Anda a la casa de la abuela. Ahí al lado tuyo. No te enojes. She gets upset.
Yeah. Well, she can't get her way. Yeah, obviously.
If I can, last night it was a kind of night one, because my youngest kid, she's a year old.
Yeah.
And I don't know if because of the COVID or because of what, but she's sleeping so bad, so bad. And last night she went to sleep at 4 o'clock a.m.
Oof.
I was
Yeah.
with her, right?
Yeah.
And what you doing? Carlesimo. So my day, I started my working day like at 11 or something like that. So I can
Yeah, you
I
cannot
mean,
play
it's
now.
fine, but
Yeah.
I have to work until like, let's say 7 or 8, because because otherwise I can't.
No, you're not going to be
Deliver.
comfortable. You're not going to deliver what you should deliver. You're going to be
No.
playing and thinking about that. Maybe
Yeah,
can you like take, or because some people, I mean, I with the years I develop a way of like I am working and I can get off work mode like that and go back to work mode. But that's because I've been freelancing for 30 years. And it was always like in a place where my wife was around, my daughter was
I
around.
can do it.
So can
But
you do that? And maybe like
yes, of course.
take breaks of 30 minutes?
No, but the problem is that my daughter, she's in a moment that it's so hard to understand.
Time.
Let's say time.
Yeah.
So 30 minutes, an hour. She doesn't understand. So it is hard, and at the same time, if I put breaks like that right now that I'm doing other things too, like exercising, like working out, I will take, for example, last night I worked out like at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's not healthy. You
No.
know what I mean?
No,
so
not before going to bed, bro.
No, not before going to bed. Anyway, I mean, it is not easy. I mean, I'm just trying to find the best way to do it and find the balance, which is not easy at all. But I mean,
Thanos again.
yeah,
Fucking Thanos.
Thanos again. Yes,
That's fucking Thanos.
Thanos is the
No.
most wise man
Wise.
that we have ever.
No, but I totally agree. But that's the thing. It's life is about that. So it's like it's a never-ending story. There is always going to be something. There is always, so you're always going to be dealing with that. And I think that these days we are more anxious like we used to be. But I'm totally 100% convinced that it's because of social media, because we are getting so much information that we didn't used to get, and we are so knowledgeable about what's going on in the world, even if you don't want to. I mean, I fucking look through my Facebook and more than half of the posts are about somebody getting shot, murder, or politics, or it's everything about that. And it used to be about friends and art and stuff like that. And now
That's
it's
why I don't watch news.
no, but no news, just fucking Facebook.
Yeah, well, or Facebook, yeah, or
That's-
Google News.
No, yeah,
Google News
I
is
don't check Google News at all. But just scrolling through Facebook,
Come on.
it's okay. You got it? What?
No, it was like a
Ah,
saying, "Come on" to the
Yeah.
whole shit. It is like okay, I don't want to hear anything about COVID anymore.
no,
right?
I get it. Yeah,
And you can stop hearing or seeing news about COVID because it's everywhere.
yeah,
And it is like the bad news are more important and it sells more than the good news.
yeah,
So
outrage.
it's like, come on, dude.
yeah. That's the thing. But like outrage sells more than good news, and it's like it used to be like on the news. Like, oh, if you don't turn on the TV or read the paper, you wouldn't know about it. You will deal with your problems or be a little bit more relaxed. You can say, but
Yeah.
these days, you are worried about Trump being re-elected, like
What about that?
Black Lives Matter, like COVID, like here
They are voting right now, right? Right?
they are what? Yeah, they are voting. Yeah,
Voting.
yeah, they're voting. Yeah,
Voting.
I don't know if it's voting or voting or they are on a motorboat. Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not sure
it's
about that. It's not a word I use regularly, but yeah,
Actually, it's so hard to say to understand when you say the T, it sounds
Yeah.
like a T or it's like a D.
both.
It's
Yeah,
like, come on, dude.
yeah, I know.
Dude, it's bottle.
Yeah, but they get you. Don't worry.
Yeah, they will get it. They will get
But yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like we are more, even if it's not on the on the front of your mind, you can say. It is on the back of your mind what the situation is going on, and I think it's generating more anxiety, and it's nuts. Like, it is completely a new world. It's so totally different than, but the same. Like, if you go to our parents or our grandfathers, you can say, yeah, the world that we were living as teenagers, it was completely different from them because they didn't have TV, they didn't have video games, they didn't have consoles, they didn't have anything like that. So that was like, oh, this kid is all the time in front of the TV, he's going to become a moron as a kid, as a young guy. And then, well, I'm working for video games, I'm making a lot of money. So it's like,
but you know that talking about that, the other day we were talking about something like that with my wife about my kid. Like, one of my kids, she loves everything about like screens, like video games, more video games, right?
Yeah.
And the other one, he doesn't care about anything related with screens.
Yeah.
And you can say, yeah, but the other one only has
It's just
1 year old.
Yeah.
Yes, but at that time, Mandy, it was like a, you know how to call those bags, like a bags, like a stick to the light at the time. I don't know how to call those.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, light bag. I think they call it light bag. Light bag. Yeah, Luciana. I think it's light bag.
Light bag. Okay.
Fireflies.
Fireflies. Yeah.
Fireflies.
But I mean, a firefly, it has light.
Yeah, produce lights. It's just talking about regular flies that go to the light.
I think a regular fly, whatever. So it is like, is she okay that? Because I think the same. I mean, I play video games and I love movies or whatever, and now I think I'm privileged. We both are privileged. All the people who, I mean, the people who can work on kind of things like this are privileged too, right? So, but I mean, the fact she's playing video games all the time, it doesn't mean she will get a work. Get a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fact is so.
It's so similar to that one.
It's similar to fact, so it's.
Yeah, just be careful about that.
Yeah, just be careful. It's like a beach.
Yeah, beach. Oh, that's a nice beach. That's a nice beach.
A sheet of paper.
Yeah. No, I know what you're saying, but well, you have to see this documentary. It is interesting. It's not like no, but I don't know. I was going to say that it's not the fully true of what's going on, but it is quite. I mean, people that talk there is like people that created like Gmail, you can say, stuff like that. Like, it's people that work on the industry, like. So it is serious, and it is controlling the how we behave, you can say.
That's true.
But
we need to talk something about positive thing, because we are a little bit negative.
We are ending in a like negative note. No, I don't think so. I think
it's not negative.
No, I know. It's just reality, but no, yeah, sure, bro. I mean, well, at the beginning you were asking me about going on your show again, so that's I'm totally on. Told you.
Yeah. I just the time you, I think, I can't remember when exactly it was, like 2 months ago. Can't remember. We talked about your work and stuff like that. But now I want you to do something for the audience, people who follow you, I don't know.
Yeah.
I will let the people decide what they want you to do.
Okay, give it to the people. Yeah, no, that's okay. But yeah.
I mean, it's fun. I think for us it is a kind of. I'd say the challenge is the people sometimes when they suggest something to do in real time. I remember when I was starting this. Okay, guys, what do you want to do? What do you want me to do? No, what do you want me to do? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a like a twister. How do you call it?
Yeah, tongue twist.
tongue twist. Um, so they say, I don't know, let's try to do this guy, this one, the other one, Scorpion, or it was Panther or whatever. And those challenges helped me so much to be more secure or sure or confident about myself doing it in real time, you know,
Yeah.
with people watching you.
Yeah.
Because time ago, I never be able to do that.
Like to sculpt live.
Yeah, it's good life. I'm feeling good doing it. Because you know, our kind of workflow, it is a lot of back and forth, like
A lot.
messing around, screwing it, then going back and trying to do it properly. And at least you get an idea of what you did in the stage earlier, you know, before. But yeah.
No, yeah, I get what you're saying. It makes you more confident in your decisions. But I mean that I don't think it's a bad thing that they see. That's why I'm doing these lives like this. Like I don't think it's a bad thing that they see the process and they see that you kind of screw up or you try different things until you find the thing that you like. Because I don't want them to think that any of us like have the right choice from the get-go, you know, from the first one that you did is like how it's going to look at the end.
Yeah.
Because we go through many iterations and we try different things, we go for different poses, we get feedback. It is hard work, that's for sure, but it's much better than being a busboy at a coffee shop, like or I have done so many jobs. Yeah, but yeah, man, if you want them to be like a challenge and we can sculpt something, yeah, for sure. Just don't make it. Don't let them make it a competition. Because I don't.
No. I'm not talking about me. I'm saying the sculpting with you. I'm just saying I don't like that because I mean it doesn't have anything. It's not anything wrong with that.
No, it's fine. Yeah, but I know, but
at least
it wouldn't be fair for you. That's what I'm saying. I don't want you to. It's your channel. I don't want you to feel bad on your channel. You know.
No.
It's like.
no, I mean the only thing today I was talking with all the people I invited. Creative coach, she will be present and she will be attend to the show like in 2 weeks or so. And it was kind of nice because we were talking about how to be creative or how to feel creative.
Oh, that's interesting.
Use our creativity. That's super interesting.
Yeah.
And she's a coach of she helped people unleashing their creativity through questioning themselves.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's super interesting. So we're going to have that thing, and the idea it is every single one that who come to our show that brings something with them and give it to the audience. I'm not talking about anything in specific or material, right? I'm just saying like any tips, any knowledge, experiences, whatever. Because the mission of, and this is maybe a little bit stupid, but the mission of this show, it is like, do you know those places where they collect stuff to give to the people? You know, it's like Radio Metro. They put on these kind of trucks of food and that to the people who need it. The difference here is we put all this knowledge here, so anyone can take it and get benefit from that. You know, get or try it at least to get some benefits from that. And at the same time, the guy who is giving the experiences and knowledge and tips, they are taking or receiving the kind of the people, the messages, and the good energy. And I think it's a great contribution from the audience. I think it is the best of our show. In the last couple of weeks or months, I'm receiving messages from people, like from example, from Venezuela, from I don't know some countries. They are passing through or experience some complicated situations even more right now. And one in particular told me, Danny, thanks to your show, I get a job and I receiving money in dollars, so my life and my
Oh,
family's
have
life
changed
changed
completely.
so much.
Yeah.
So, and I said, dude, that's so freaking powerful. That anything else could be better. Any different payment or any kinds of payment would be better than someone that said, you changed my life, you know?
Yeah.
Because I know what it means.
Yeah.
When you have a family and that you can support your family, giving something to them, doing something that you love to do,
Enjoy.
enjoy, it is a pure joy. So I think that's the mission of the channel. And I'm not trying to be nice. I'm just I don't freaking.
No. That's not about being nice. I get what you're saying, bro. Because I have a few of those messages as well, and I have a really much smaller reach than you, and even having that small reach, I have reached like some people that told me that watching you doing this or being able to do this or telling your story about this inspired me to follow and do the same, and now I'm sculpting. I'm feeling better. So that I have those messages as well, and yeah, they are motivation. They do motivate you to keep doing this because we don't realize like how a small thing can change someone's life, and I actually have had that before in our life because, for example, I knew once I don't know, I saw Ariel Olivetti's talk once in Mar del Plata that he was there, and he said a few things that showed me that oh, okay, so you can work for USA from Argentina, like it is doable. If he's doing it and he's telling us how he did it, it is doable. And I was like, I don't know, 15, something like that, probably.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so I can do this. That's it. So that small like talk that he did in that place helped me to direct my life. So maybe some stupid thing that we say here, talking to each other, like being like like what we talk usually not offline, like being ourselves and telling about our story. It probably will, if we're lucky, might inspire somebody to do the same thing. And that is, I mean, in my head, that is powerful. I mean, I would love to be remembered like by, oh, that guy inspired me to be better or do or pursue what I want to do. Not be better, but I'm not to pursue what I want to do.
Totally, dude. Totally, and that's why I think and I strongly believe that what we're doing of sharing processes and experiences, talking with these people, is more important than just trying to do a tutorial like how to make this
completely
in 3D, which is it is okay to do it.
Yeah, of course.
I'm saying you can find that in like everywhere. You put it in English. I remember when I did the this shoe for Wacom. It is a kind of shoe I did for 3D and Zbrush. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, bro. I watch all your freaking videos.
Okay.
You know, I support you.
For that shoe, I said,
like and share. Yeah.
Thank you, man. I'll do everything in Zbrush. And the laces, sometimes I do it in 3ds Max because I love splines and whatever. So
easier to use.
Yeah, exactly. But I have to do it in Zbrush. So I didn't do it before. Maybe once, I can remember. So I look for, I tried to look on the internet how to do it, laces in Zbrush. And the first tutorial I found, I did it. And that's the way I did it, my laces in the Wacom tutorial.
Yeah,
you know what
following other guys' tutorial.
Yeah. But if you find, for example, how I can achieve a believable expression and composition for your collectibles stuff or your sculpture, it is not so easy to find. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that kind of talks or knowledge or input is even more important than the one that you can already can see it or can find it. I'm not saying that you won't find it anywhere, but it's not a common thing to talk, you know. and that's why I always trying to say people, dude, please pay more attention to this, because you can easily understand how to make for example, I don't know, any kind of detail, because the information is there, you know.
Dude, yeah, I know what you're saying, and that's why I did my Zbrush master talk, like the way I did. I talk about the backstory of all the creatures that I do, because they have a story behind. There is a story behind them, and you haven't seen it, motherfucker. And there is no, it's fucking with you. There is a story behind, and I wanted to explain how I got to some of those creatures, because I know that there's a lot of people like, oh, I want to, I don't know, looking. Your guys are looking for anatomy. You can say, for example, you modeling human and human bodies. You can say, but I know there's a lot of people that like to make creatures and stuff like that, and I wanted to show them, I don't know, a different approach to it, not like get into a creature like just using I don't know, mixing two animals and that's it. There you have a creature. I want them to show how I embedded some meaning to them, but obviously you're not going to read at the first glance when you see a creature. It's just, oh, it's just a creature, cool, whatever, next post. But if you ask me about it and I tell you a little bit of the story behind it, I think you're going to see it in a different way, because you now know the story behind it. And perception is super important in artsy stuff. So, yeah. So,
but you can get that from everywhere, from anyone. You know, I mean, it is usually all the information you will get from internet, from YouTube about Zbrush and what we do. It is more technical.
Yeah, technical stuff. Exactly. That's why I wanted to make it different. Yeah.
Yeah. But that's why sometimes I said, because one thing it is what we think about it, and another thing is what usually people think about this, what we do. It is first it's Zbrush, second anatomy, third, I don't know.
No, it shouldn't. It's all the other way around.
Yeah, it should be different, right? Because everything.
It is. Yeah.
I mean, maybe we both. I don't know. I won't speak by you, but I mean, at the beginning, at least for me, I thought the opposite. That first it was the tool was important.
Yeah.
And and then go to a different thing. But now that I'm more old,
more wise,
mature, I can see things. I mean, I can put all what I do in a different perspective, you know. And I think that's the most important thing. It is how you conceive ideas and how you can make it. Even, I mean, maybe your stuff it is a little more complex because sometimes you put stuff from your imagination. In my case, I'm just doing superhero from things that we already see it in comics, right? So it doesn't have the same amount of.
No, it's different. You have to use the imagination to do the composition, the pose. You use imagination. It's just a different tap. You're tapping to a different thing, but you're using imagination.
Yeah.
But you want to be more expressive with your art. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, that's something that is super important. Even if you're doing I don't know, a Batman or something more common, you should be worried to show maybe a different, because Batman's there is how many Batman sculptures?
It's a lot,
right?
Yeah.
So I think the only way, I don't know if you received this question, but I received it a lot. It is, okay, Danny, which character do you recommend me to start with? And I usually say, okay, if you're going to do something recognizable for everyone, like Batman or Superman or Wolverine, whatever, be sure you're doing a fresh thing about
fresh take.
Fresh.
Super hard.
It is super hard, but otherwise you're doing more and more, and people, even if they know In that case, I would recommend to do another character that people don't know. Maybe you can make it more well known what you do. Otherwise, you have to be, you know, wise in the decisions you are taking
Yeah.
for making this, I don't know, Batman in a better um, in a better pose or expression or whatever. But
Well, that's the thing. It all depends on what your goal is, in the sense that you want to be. I mean, if you want to get a job for Marvel, DC, or any company, or even just Lucasfilm, or I mean, that no, it's not Lucasfilm anymore, but Star Wars, you can say. You have to do the fan art stuff, in the sense that you have to show them that you can do, that you can work with their IP. Like if you want to get a job at Marvel, you have to sculpt Marvel's characters or draw. Even if you want to work for comics, regardless of the medium. But if you want to go for the more art expression route, that's a different story. That's the thing.
yeah.
I always wanted. I always like going for the artsy expression route. What can I say? But the thing is that I love monsters, so I try to express myself through monsters. You can say, but you need to get a job.
Why did
What?
you choose monsters to express
It's
that
just
instead of?
too long of a story. I think. Like
I know, but
we've been.
just I think I know your answer, but just
No, it's. I don't think you're. Well, yeah, maybe a little bit, but the thing is that
it's
my
with your past.
yeah, it has to be with all my past, and the fact that I used to feel really drawn to creature designs, because there were things that they weren't here, they weren't real, but somebody was creating them and was showing them to me as real things, because I love movies, and the first creatures
Yeah.
I saw were in movies, and I never really felt afraid of creatures, only of humans. Like I don't really like. I remember slasher films or stuff like that. Not the Friday the 13th, because that is not a freaking human, but I don't know, like more like realistic horror movies. Those I'm not a big fan of them. But the creature stuff, I love the creature. I want to see the creature all the time. And the fact is that when my mother is like extremely religious, and she used to be at least, and she suffers from bipolar disorder. For since I was like 9 and 10, so she used to like deny me anything that has to do with creatures or monsters, because that's what's from the devil. And the funny thing is that the first creature that I ever saw, I think, is in the Bible. Like she used to have like this huge like illustrated Bible, and there was this. I don't know if it was a chimera or what it was, but it was this awesome painter of this creature, like a dragon with another dragon, a lion with two heads and a tail and wings. It was super cool, and I still remember that image. But the fact that she denied me all that, obviously, as a kid, you always get drawn to things that you cannot do, probably.
Yeah.
And she throw. We're good with my mother, by the way. I really have a good relationship with her, by the way. But this is my past.
You killed her.
Yeah, she's under my in the garden in my house in Argentina. Don't look for her. But no, she used to paint, or I used to paint murals in my walls in my room, and I go back to school, get back, and the mural was painted white.
Mirror.
Mural, yeah, I used to paint characters in my walls, like murals, like a Lobo or creatures or El Cazador from the comic or stuff like that. And she used, when I get back from school, sometimes she used to go on with a white paint or paint over the murals. Or she throw away all my comic books, and she throw away all my illustrations that I used to do as a kid. I don't know why, but for some reason I know why. I mean, after all that, I started to go like, oh, maybe I am a little bad. I shouldn't be doing this. Maybe I should go for like, I don't know, more cutesy stuff. And I tried to go a little bit more on that route, and I kind of like it as well.
How old was you? How old was you?
How-
When you started drawing those creatures?
That's great. Since I was a kid, man, since I had memory, like the first things I used to draw was dinosaurs. I was in love with dinosaurs. Then I went to
The
Alien.
creatures. The creatures. How old was it?
10, 11, 12. Those.
Just imagine, not because you just have that input, but I mean, just imagine what I put myself into my kid, like a drawing creatures from young. I think I would be worried about it. You know what I mean?
No, you shouldn't. That's right. Yeah, you shouldn't be worried about it.
In your, not in your mind, but I mean, usually, I'm not saying this is bad. I'm just saying the regular.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But she is an artist as well. That's the thing. She is a sculptor.
Okay.
So she got me, but that's the different thing is that she used to tell me that the inspiration was divine. So I didn't learn about using reference for many years. So she used to sculpt from my ideas from God in her words, not mine. like she had a phone line to God. So I don't regard. I mean, I used to. I don't know why. I mean, dude, the creatures are awesome. Like I love them, but not because they do harm. I don't see any creature that actually wants to do harm. Mostly they are hungry, and they want to get food, or they are taking for their colony. You know, aliens. There are no bad guys in Alien. They are not bad. It's just a creature that wants to live and grow his family, like wherever. Like the only one that you can say is a little bit bad, it's Predator.
And grow his family inside you.
It is inside you, but that's not their fault. It's their nature.
Yeah,
that's the thing.
But it is hard to see it.
Of course, but the thing is that most of the people that you can say are like externally beautiful, like at the first glance, usually are the fucking worst.
Probably, yeah.
This is my opinion. This is all opinion based. Don't get angry or whatever.
No.
This is only in my experience. Like usually the people that they look like, even if you think about the Bible and they tell you about Lucifer, the devil, whatever, he supposedly was the most beautiful angel of all them all. Like he's not originally represented as a hornet red guy. He was the most beautiful angel. So usually really bad fucking people used to, in my life at least, it used to be like the ones that they look like angels, you can say. And the ugly ones, let's say ugly just because I don't know the words. English is not my first language. But the less gracious one, you can say, were always the best or the coolest or the So I learned really as a young age, like not to just but judge by the cover, you can say.
Yeah. Well, that's a maybe. Okay, you already answered that.
No, it's longer. I mean, I can tell you that I don't know. My mother used to see me as a devil, like as literally, like look right into my eyes and call me demon and devil and shout me away. That's things that happened to me. Like, yeah, well, one time I was in my room, like I don't know, drawing something, and just a priest came in with my mother and just poured some holy water on me.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Well, maybe that's why you
That's true. A true story. Like,
go saved, man, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm blessed. I'm blessed already.
You're blessed right now.
Yeah, I am blessed by holy water. No, that's something that happened, man. I was drawing in my room. Suddenly, door gets open, and a priest starts spraying holy water on me.
No, that's kind of weird. But I mean, don't you think you could express the same thing through non-creatures?
Yeah.
But why did you choose creatures? That was the question.
Because I see them more. I see them like I don't see the ugliness in them a lot of time. I kind of like the different forms, and I like that there are things that they are not here. They are not real. I don't think any of them are real. Yeah. I like to create things that are not real. Like I don't like making like hyper realistic human beings, for example, because that's kind of boring for me in the sense that that is already out there. I mean, you can.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So it's for me the fun part about the arts part is like to create something that is not here. Like, that is, I bring it life into this world. Like it's my
100%
baby.
agree.
So that's the funnest part for me. And well, the fact that the Hunter got picked up by Greg Nicotero and David Cho, and he ended up being a character in a show. That's for me is that's a book. How do you call it? Bucket list thing that I can chill off.
This is. I don't want to screw it, but is your mom alive?
No, yeah, I told you, yeah, we got along really good. No, yeah.
What she thinks right now about?
Oh, now she's happy about my monsters. Now she's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah. I like they are creatures, they are horrible, but I know you like them, so I'm happy for you. And she laughs. No, we have a really good relationship, but there was just a long few rough years. That's the thing, but it was never her fault because she was, or she actually is, but she was going through some mental issues,
Is she better now?
No, yeah, she's doing fine for many years, luckily. Oh yeah, it was a rough childhood, but yeah, it is the cards we have to deal with.
It's kind of cool. I'm sure we're going to talk about that again on the channel because it's kind of super interesting the way we have to think sometimes in order to create stuff or content that we have to do, we want to do, but at the same time give us opportunities to, because I'm sure those creatures open to you a lot of doors in the industry. I'm sure and we keep opening doors.
They did. I mean, they did that. That's what I told you about. The show was amazing. I mean, being on the Crib Show family, you can say now, it's something that is going to be forever. So that's amazing for me. I mean, on the credits, it's like what?
We
But
should print that out. We should print that out the credits and put it in your wall.
Oh yeah, I will. I know. I want to print it and put it on my wall here. And yeah, I got the creature over there. I did T-shirts. I did whatever. I love the creature.
Do you have the actual creature? No. Did they send you to you? No.
No, that's a prop from the show. I'll forget about. Shim Jackson did the prop. That's amazing. I think they made a few, but not much. Like it's
you should.
No, that's impossible. I'm sure Greg has. It's a stop motion puppet.
At least a picture with them. You have a picture with
No, because I was going to go to Monster Palooza this year.
Oh yeah, again.
And everything got COVID, so we're not there.
I think, dude. I mean, I think it's awesome. I mean, the way nobody could went to Monster Palooza.
Yeah.
Because we didn't go.
Yeah, that's why they didn't went. Because we were going to be there. Franco and Daniel are not going? Fuck it. It's not worth it.
To be there, so it's not worth it.
It's not worth it. There's no go. Last time we went there, and actually, I don't know if people know this, that is the funniest story, but Danny and I know each other for now many years, like 4 or 5 years. And the first time we saw each other was in person, was last year in Monster Palooza. Like actually in the streets. We bumped each other. Yeah.
We accidentally found
each other. Yeah. In the street. And then
like
Monster Palooza.
Franco.
Yeah. He was with a milk car and David Ego. It was super funny. And that was the first time we saw each other. We hung out a lot there. And Monster Palooza was super cool. If you are listening to this and you like art and creatures and meeting your cool artists, you should go there. It was in Pasadena. Yeah, it will be next year for sure.
I think it is the best show I ever experienced in my life.
Same.
Because it is a place for artists, and you know what I mean. Comic-Con.
Oh yeah.
It is a place for everyone, and you will find artists there. But this is a place made for artists by artists.
Yeah, it's all artists. Like it's all yeah, it is. And there are like Steve Wang is going to be is always goes there. Simon Lee was there. Raf Grassetti was there.
Yeah, Raf and
Glauco, all the Brazilian team and The Schiffer brothers, like
Shiflet, Georgie, and Nikita. I met those guys, and immediately we become friends, like if we were, know from the whole life.
like like you knew each other from
Yeah,
the whole life.
I forgot to say new. But yeah, it was so cool, and I met Gio too there with the
Sure,
Oculus
cool.
and many.
Well, I met Joshua and Nikita there. That's the best ever. Like Joshua and Nikita are the best.
I just told that dude, motherfucker. I just.
You say Joshua?
Yeah, that's George and
Dude.
Nikita. I said.
I spaced out for a second. I don't know what happened. Like I didn't hear Joshua and Nikita. I heard.
I remember it was
Shit, sorry.
Matt Mullen. Matt had.
Matt,
He had this table, and around the table, in the corner was Don Quirk.
Yeah, Dominic Kwok.
Don, and
Yeah.
and next to Matt, it was this guy, Jekyll. I always forget the name. Jekyll's.
The one that does the
guy
orcs.
Who make those monsters?
The orcs? Yeah, those are amazing. Oh, I can't remember the name as well right now. I spaced out.
Fuck. What was the name? But it was so amazing to find so many amazing artists. Simon Lee.
Yeah, everybody was there.
Dude,
It's-
Simon Lee.
Yeah.
I remember. I will always remember when a friend that I met there for the first time. He introduced me to Simon Lee, and the guy who made these monsters coffee
Mugs.
cups.
Yeah. Turkey milk. You can say turkey milk. Yeah.
Turkey Mark. And Turkey was visiting SciShow, so I met there. He told me, "Hey, you're Daniel." Yeah, I'm Daniel. Oh, dude, I'm a fan of you. And he showed me what he did. He does, and then I said, he told me, "Dude, I have to fly. I have to go because I'm going to Palooza." And I asked for Uber. I said, "Dude, I'm going too. Do you wanna
Drive?
go with me?" I'm driving. I said, "Dude, yes, awesome." So we become friends there
Yeah.
during while we were driving. Then he introduced me to Samuel Lee, and when he introduced me to Samuel Lee, he told me he looked at me and said, "You did 4, right?" I said, "No, please. Tell me
Yeah.
this is not happening."
Yeah.
He knows
He knows who I am. Yeah.
And that's the feeling that it gives you a lot of satisfaction.
Oh, it's amazing.
It is because you said, okay, all of I did, it pays at this moment. I mean,
Yeah.
It's how do you say? It was worth it because
Yeah.
Simon Lee. It is again. I don't do the same thing like him, but it's a huge inspiration. It is so nice guy, so just amazing guy. So. I'm sure I probably invite him. I don't know if he will accept,
Oh well.
but at least
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
try.
sure he will. He will be the honor, man. I remember that. What I did, because I'm not you. I printed but with different stations. Yeah, I mean, you being a sideshow gives you a certain position. It.
Anyway,
So what I did was I printed the hunter. This is my wife's idea because I wanted to bring the hunter in a crystal case. I was fucking nuts as usual. So I did some t-shirts. My wife was like, "Make some t-shirts. You're fucking nuts. So how are you going to bring the hunter and walk around with that thing? You're crazy." So I made a few t-shirts with the hunter, on my chest. Like I did this guy, and everybody at the show was like,
everyone.
Like,
It was like,
it was-
you are the guy who made
You
those
made it?
creatures.
Yeah,
oh,
Simon-
Franco, I know you.
it was insane. I was same as you with some, because Simon Leos he told me like, I got that in my inspiration folder. And he was,
Yeah.
"Dude, are you are you fucking kidding me?" Him, Alan Williams as well, a guy that I love his illustrations.
Yeah,
Like
Alec Williams.
I was like blown away, like walking on the clouds there. It was the best experience, and we get those too. That's what talking to our audience. Okay, so we get those moments too. We there's a lot of people that we admire, and even though we know that they are the same as us, they are people. We get that feeling as well. So we completely understand that.
Definitely, dude.
same with Steve One. Amilcar introduced me to Steve One. I didn't know what to say. Like, hello.
Is it
Like, what the yeah.
You just got
Dude, all your work have been inspired me from all my life. Like, what do you guys? Because, and people,
you tried to say something smart at that moment.
you try, but you can't do it.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You can't say anything more than just you are my superhero.
Yeah,
and I don't know what else to say, but just
yeah.
I admire you so much.
It's
And,
yeah. You don't, because you don't know what common ground to talk to. And after, I don't know, if you are having dinner or something and you are in a group and you're talking, it's easier. Like when you get introduced, I never get introduced to somebody. It's weird. That's
weird.
why like it throws me off the loop every time.
Well, I think it's Lewis. I can say
What?
his name is Lewis Lewis. Billamar.
Yeah,
Billamar.
Lewis.
He's in the chat.
Lewis. Oh, he's in chat?
So he's saying, he says,
Yeah, done quick.
yeah, I've been
Oh,
there
he
a
done.
time, so it would be nice if, to see you there next year. Hopefully next year too.
We will.
We will.
Dude, this has been super fun, amazing. We definitely will do it again. Now that I know that you're up to.
Yeah, man, of course, 100%. Just hit me when you want, and I'll be there. I don't want to steal your show. Just we are sharing.
Oh, you never steal my show, man. You're not going to steal my thunder. My thunder is too bright. You. No, bro, it's always fun. And we do this actually off air, so sometimes we can do it on air, and it's fun for the people.
It helps. It helps a lot. I think we can talk things in a different way. We can do it next time. I think I'm doing my, I don't know, maybe Sunday or Saturday. I'm going to do something again, just me. If you want to be there, like here.
Like this. Yeah, let me know what time it is, because my daughter has soccer on Saturday, right, baby?
What time?
Ah, it's early. Yeah, she's going like I don't know. Early, don't worry. It's early. So usually you are sleeping because it will be around your 5 a.m.
No, I'm doing those streams like early, like at my, I don't know, midday, something like
Yeah,
that.
but it's like 5 o'clock for me, so might be doable. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I'll let you know.
You let me know, bro.
I'll let you know.
Okay, let's stretch. Don't forget to stretch, people. And we wish you a good night to everybody. And thanks for being here. Thank you, Danny, bro. Amazing having you here. It was a lot of fun. And we will do this in your channel, my channel. We will be all over the internet soon.
Oh yeah.
So,
man. Let's do it again.
say goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.